I think that it's great that we're now we have the opportunity of touring a bit right before the album's released to get ready for download, because it's tough to say what songs people are going to gravitate towards, and it would be easy to say that we just pick up the numbers that people know the best, but it doesn't work like that, because you need to remember that there has to be a drama in a set. You can't play 10 songs from the same key, the same tempo, and they start with the piano riff. So there has to be some kind of, it has to be colourful and interesting, at least for the band. It's always odd, the audience has always been really appreciative. We've always had a great time when it comes to that, but as a musician you tend to remember all the kind of, not necessarily trivial stuff, but the stuff that doesn't have so much to do with music. And I remember that gig because we were playing and, rocking our socks off and all that and sweating it out. And then I turned to face our guitar player, and I saw Tony Iommi there, behind his back there somewhere in the checking us out, and I was like, oh Lord, it was crazy. Meeting your idol sonically was like, all of a sudden I felt so small. Ben Milford with the teapots. Oh Lord. Us Finns, we drink coffee, so if I would have a teapot, it would probably be in the bin. 20 years from now, I shall be, what, 50 something, so 56. So I'm pretty sure that he won't exist. We only have a limited amount of time, and it's, if you try to be a realist or a pessimist, I think it's, it's reasonable to think that we're not going to be around for that long. It's tough to say, when you're in a band, you can't really see the forest for the trees, more or less. So it's tough to say. I think it's the best way to figure out what's so different about the new one would be to ask somebody totally different than a band member. I feel that it's a bit more lively, it's a bit more organic, it's a bit more on some of our previous albums we've had these kind of sweet and poppier tracks, and then a really hard rocking track, and we've been playing with that sort of a yin and yang thing. And on this one we tried to bring both of those elements together always in one song. So have a Black Sabbath rip-off riff, and then something really folky and sentimental, and then like a Bon Jovi from Hell type of chorus.